Okay, friends, like we will start with the points. Okay, how to create points? We will see. Point is the basic need for any surface. Okay, the surface it will be having n number of points. Okay, so we will see today. We will start with how to create points from different tools. Later, we will go directly importing the points from the file. Okay, so importing the points from the file is very essential for any project because for a big lands, we will be having some data. Okay, CSV files. That CSV files we can able to import directly and we can play around. Okay, but we will start with creating the points. Okay, for creating the points, you can go right click here and you can go for create. Okay, and when you go like this, right click create. This we have point creation tools. We have n number of tools. Okay, this is like create point toolbar. Okay. See, for example, here we have manual creation and then divide object creation, and then we can able to convert AutoCAD points to the Civil 3D points. Okay, we used to call Civil 3D points as a COGO points. Okay, okay, all these things you can go here also. See here, you can able to go for create points miscellaneous and create points intersection, create points alignments, everything. Okay, we will see one by one what are all the things. First, we will go for create points miscellaneous manual. Okay, you need to follow the command bar. See, command bar in AutoCAD also we must follow, and then here also it is essential to follow that. Okay, it is asking specify a location for the new point. So we can click somewhere in the workspace. Okay, it is asking for a point description. A point is something, it must have description. So we can able to like filter, and then we can able to change styles accordingly. I will give P1 for a point. Okay, and point elevation it will ask. Point is something having elevation, na? Okay, the Z axis we can say. So elevation I will put 10 now. See, now it is asking new point. Can you able to see there is one red color? This is our point. So by default, the point will be in red color. It will be in into mark. Okay, and we can able to see the point detail. See, we have point 1, easting, northing, and everything coming based on the click. Okay. This is manual creation of points. Okay, like this we can able to create many points. Okay, with this detail, and we also can go for geodetic direction and then distance. Okay, when you are going to this tool, we can't able to do directly. What we need to do, coordinate transformations must be enabled for this command. Okay, so we need to enable this, then we can go for. Okay, okay, if you enable that, like it will be problem somewhere. Like we can discuss this tool later after seeing all the tools, then we can go for. Okay, because all of the tools is very easy. This you need to make some changes. If you make some changes, then we can able to create. Otherwise we can't, because this is basically on geodetic direction, the real time geodetic direction and then distance. Okay, okay, and otherwise we can just go here, go to miscellaneous manual northing and easting. So next tool is northing and easting. Okay, you can click that, and it is asking for enter northing, and if you have some value you can able to enter, and it is asking enter easting. I will enter some value, and it is asking for point description. The point description and everything, it will remains the same. Since I am putting P1, all points it will be coming under P1. Okay, see, now we created another point using northing and easting, that you can able to zoom all. See, that point is here. This is the point we have created, and it is coming here 1000 northing and easting and everything. This is the point number 2. Okay.
Hello,
Yes.
Mr. Hari.
Yes.
In this tool, we can do a multiple pick of point or individual point if we are using this.
We can able to create n number of points, but I'm just want to tell all the points, point creation methods. Okay, you can create n number of points with the same tool. No need to go again and again. Only one time.
Yeah.
Without escape, we can continue. Yeah.
Yeah, but continue. But every time if you are creating a manual, you have to enter every time. No, pick a point here and there and
every time. Every time you need to. That's why we have something called create from files. The files will be automatically created.
Yeah, it automatically they're having XYZ. So no need to do that. Okay, I understand.
Okay, so here I have like the bearing. Okay, so bearing, you know, na? So you can click bearing and you can click starting point and see it is automatically coming the bearing. Which quadrant? First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. You need to mention the quadrant. I go with first quadrant, like I will go this one. Okay, then it is asking for bearing. See, even you can able to see n 30 degree, 55 minutes, 53 seconds. This I'm going to give. Now it is asking distance. So distance also we can able to follow the this one because we have the help window. With cursor we are having in option. That's why I'm telling in option, if you want to change all this, you can change. But default thing, it's helpful. Can you able to see the distance 962.082 meter?
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes in Zoom, this kind of things it won't visible. That's why. Okay, you can just
I can see.
Yeah. Okay, and now you can just go for P1 and elevation. Yeah, now we created another point. Again, if you want to create something in third quadrant, then you can able to select that and you can go for the this one. Okay, the bearing. And then the distance, we can just and then go for a description, elevation. Okay, that's it. Okay. So now I have created another 2 points also. These are all the points. See this, we can able to go here. See, third and fourth point also created. Okay.
But this will taking lat long, no? Not
latitude,
UTM.
longitude, northing, easting. Yeah. That's why we
this
have.
Is okay.
Yeah, we have all the
different
tools.
Numbers.
Yeah. See, northing and easting, bearing, everything we have. Okay.
So if you're bearing, if you are using it, is taking as a lat long, not an UTM, not a universal tensor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's, okay.
Okay. Then we can go for azimuth. So starting point it is asking, you can specify. Then it is coming like this. It won't ask a quadrant, but it is asking azimuth, not azimuth. It is based on the north only. It is coming based on the north. We can able to give the value. For example, 74 degree, or we can just go for 95 degree. Degree in the sense 95. If you're putting, it will take 95 degree. And then you can specify the distance. And then point description. See, like that we have created another point also. Okay, fifth point. That is azimuth. Why I am going here means here we can able to see miscellaneous and everything. But here everything is mixed. So that's why I'm not taking from here. So you can take from here. Okay, angle. Angle in the sense create a point from a specified location, angle and distance. Okay. Select line or point it is asking. I will select some point. I will select this point. Okay, or we can able to select, which means point in the sense AutoCAD point, I guess. So AutoCAD point, how you will put POINT point. Okay, you can specify some point. Now we have AutoCAD point. Okay, for this also we can able to change the visibility. How we can go for P type enter. Okay, then we can go for point style. I am just going to take this one. This is AutoCAD point. This is not a Civil 3D point. Okay, see this it won't count here because this is not a Kogo point. See, only 5 we have, but the white color one is AutoCAD point. Okay, so this you can able to like go here and you can select that.
Hari, I have one question.
Yeah. You can ask. Yeah.
Point easting nothing created by us or itself computer.
Like no, we are creating like easting and northing in the sense like we can able to give some value. Based on the value, like it will go into the workspace. The workspace is unlimited. Like our earth, it is like huge, right? Like the circumference of the earth.
Yeah.
And we can able to make one circle, putting the value for circumference of the earth. Still, you can able to zoom much better because universe is like extending. Like how our universe is extending, AutoCAD also like unlimited. We can able to do many things in it. Only the configuration of the computer matters.
Okay, understood.
Yeah. Okay. This is like simply AutoCAD point. So here, like you can just go here and go for angle, and then select the point. You need to select point because it is select line. We can select the point and then start point and end point. Now based on the angle, you can just give some value. For example, 30 degree. and then the distance 20 degree, 20 description, elevation. Okay, now we created some point based on the another point. This is what it is. The only thing you need to select the point there. Even that's why better if you have some points, we can do that. Without AutoCAD points also we can do that, I guess. Angle, and you can select the points, and you can select the node of the point. This node, it will be coming only if you switch on, otherwise it won't come. Okay, ending point, it's asking ending point. I will select this point. Okay, now based on that we can able to give some value. For example, 75 I will put, and then the distance you can put, and based on that you will get 1 point. See, now we got the point here. Okay, but don't worry, but by default, like, we not be going to use all these tools. We will be directly importing our files. That makes our work very easy. Okay. Now you
So
also have,
if you are converting this AutoCAD point and using this angle, it will automatically convert to Civil 3D point, or still it in AutoCAD?
No. I mean, like, before I was trying, it is not coming because you
Yeah,
need to select the point. Okay.
Yeah, point and node. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
While creating AutoCAD point, no, you created point.
This one, yeah.
In that point, if you created through that angle, it will automatically it's converting to Civil 3D, or still in AutoCAD point?
No, this is Civil 3D only. See, whatever we are using.
The bottom one. I'm asking the other one.
This one also Civil 3D.
The left white one.
No, this is like not Civil 3D. That's why I said.
Yeah, it's an AutoCAD, no?
It's still an AutoCAD.
Yeah, if you're after converting, after you do also, it will still in AutoCAD, no, not in.
It won't convert, because we also have another option. See.
Yeah, converting AutoCAD to Cobo. Yeah.
Convert AutoCAD points that you can make use of. For example, now I will tell you. Anyway, we are discussing this one.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead. Let's see.
Okay.
I just asked.
Okay, so we have a deflection, angle, and then a deflection. Okay, so deflection I am selecting. Again, it is asking for some line or points. I will select some point itself. So this and then this point. Okay, and it is asking some angle. So it's I'm just selecting this angle. Okay, then the distance. See, you can able to specify the distance using the cursor. Also, you can, and now you can go for description. See, now we created there where you click the Okay.
So this all points what you are creating, it comes under P1 description.
P1 description. Okay, then we can able to do accordingly.
And whatever number you are adding, it will automatically add the subject. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10.
Okay. And then we can just go for geodetic direct. This one only I said, like, we need to make some changes that we will discuss later. Resectioning for a resection. Okay, resectioning is something like we need to have a first point that could be backside point or reference point. These are all things we are doing in survey, reference point or backsighting and everything. So I will take some point as a reference point, and second point I will take this one. So third point I will take something here. I think resectioning now. Okay, I will select here. Okay, now it is asking angle between the first and second point. The first and second point I selected like this. The angle in between, in the sense like we need to provide. If you're providing something apart from the available angle, it won't come. For example, I will try to put some 10 degree, and then the first and third point I will put again the 10 degree. Okay, so the thing is not coming. Okay, accordingly we must have some 3 point, or we can just go some other points. Resectioning first point, second point, third point, and then first and second point I will select some angle, right? First and third point I will select some angle. Okay, resectioning also we will see later. Okay, and then we have a station or offset object. Okay, create a point at a specified station and offset distance from a line. Okay, we must have some objects. So you can have some line. Now you can just go here and take the station or offset object. So select the line, and then it is asking for a starting station. So we can continue 0, and desired station it is asking. We don't know the length of the line. I will put some 10. Okay, specify an offset, it is asking 0. A point description. If it is point description, then the point we will get. Otherwise, it won't come. In resectioning, this is not coming. That's why we must do something, and then we can do that. P1, enter, and then elevation. Now I'm just for reference 10 I am putting. Okay. See, now it is coming now at the 10. 1 point it came now. Desired station I'm putting 20. Or I will put 5. Offset I will put the 10. Description P1, elevation 10. See, now it is coming. Based on that, we are getting the point. Can you see that? Like that we can able to do. Yeah. Okay, and automatic in the sense, like it will automatically create points at the end points. For example, I have arc, A enter for arc. Na? Okay, I will go to the miscellaneous along the automatic. Automatic, I'm selecting the arc and enter. Description, I will put a P1, elevation, okay. And then point elevation. Again, for the another also it is asking. See, now at the endpoints, it's automatically creating. Yeah. Okay. Very simple. So only we have many options. Okay. But very few options. It will be like a headache. But if you know the concept, then it will be easy. And along line or curve in the sense, create a point along the line. Okay. At the specific distance. Okay. I'm just selecting the arc. See, now it is asking. It is asking the distance. I will put some 10. Okay.
I think 10 it's very minimal.
I think it's long. I guess I can put.
Yeah, maybe one will be. Yeah.
1 I will put. Great. Okay. See, it is coming at 0.1. I will go for 4. See, accordingly, you can able to create points at 1 and then 4. This is the endpoint that we created before. These 2 points that we created now. Okay. Okay, and then we also can go for on-liner curve. On-liner curve in the sense, create a point at the endpoints. Okay. This is similar to the before automatic. And also on point of intersection, it also will create on the point of intersections also. See, for example, I will have some 2 arc. Okay, like this. So along line or curve, okay. This we have seen. On line or curve, we need to see. Okay, on line or curve. Select an arc, it is asking, and then enter the point description, P1, point elevation, okay. See, it is coming now. See, it is also creating some other points here. But this option we don't have here, no? That's why the tooltip varies. So on-liner curve and then divide object. See, you know now in AutoCAD also divide. See, for example, you can able to divide this line. For example, div enter. Okay, and you can able to divide object to divide. You need to select this. You can put some segments, 10 segments. See, now the AutoCAD points are coming now. Okay, now we will go here and I will go to divide object. And I will take this one. Okay, number of segments are 10 I am putting. And offset it is asking. Offset also I will put 10. So description. See, can you able to see the points how it is coming in the offset of 10?
Yes.
Okay. See, why I am not putting elevation? This elevation and everything we can able to do later changes from here also. Okay. Okay, the points here, the details is not coming right now, right? Okay, in that case, what you can do in the sense, you can just go for all points and you can click it, then it will come. Can you able to see it is coming?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and then what else like here, divide measure object also similar. Measure object, select the arc, and then starting station it is asking. I'm just putting the station. Second point, it is asking, I will select somewhere here. Okay, the ending station automatically selecting. Okay, offset, I will put nothing, 0 itself. Interval, I'm putting one interval. And description. See, can you able to see how it is coming in between one? So these points it will come because I'm not providing any offset. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
One more thing, Hari.
Yeah.
In this option, it's a starting station you gave. No?
Yeah, I gave. I
It's
clicked,
not.
it's
not on picking. Yeah, it's not
it's not
picking, and
picking,
it's starting. Yeah,
that's
it's
why it's
starting
starting
as
from
a
zero.
zero.
Yeah.
Yeah, zero in the sense of starting of the arc point, not
Yeah.
where we are picking. No.
Yeah. That's why I want to try it again. Measure object and select the arc.
Yeah.
And then starting station we can put some.
It may be some 50 you can put on it.
Ending station I will put 100. Okay, offset I will put -10 like that. And interval I will put 5. Description. And can you able to see how it is coming? See, inside it is coming. Okay, we already have now. That's why here the problem.
Yeah, understood. Yeah.
Okay. And polyline vertices manual and automatic. Polyline you know right? Polyline, what is the command? PL enter, and you can able to have some polyline. Okay, now this is a single entity. Okay, but if you are drawing a line, L enter, then it is like a separate entity. That is what the difference of polyline. This is not continuous line. We can be able to make use of both for creating alignments and everything in the Civil 3D. Okay, but now the polyline is important. And if you want to convert the line from normal to polyline, you can select everything and you can go for J enter. J enter means it will join and then it will become polyline.
Join. Yeah.
See, now it became polyline. If you want to make it lines again, explode, X enter. See, now it became again lines. Okay. So in between, we also refreshing AutoCAD, right?
Yeah. Daily we are using.
Yeah. Okay, now we can just go here and then we can just go for a polyline vertices manual and then automatic. First we will see automatic and then I'm selecting this polyline and point description. Okay, I will just put enter. Can you able to see how it is coming? Everywhere, wherever you have a vertex, it will come.
Endpoints.
And then we can go for manual. Manual, it is asking elevation. This is the difference. Automatic, it is not asking elevation. Okay, based on the, even we can go for 3D polyline. 3D polyline command also there. That's why, based on the polyline, it will take the vertexes. But now here it is asking elevation. I am putting 10 and then pick the object. Now, based on the object on 10 level, it will create the points. This is only the difference. But it won't be visible here. When you are going to some other view, then we can able to see. These are all the things, it will be 0 because we did a normal polyline, not 3D polyline. But it will be having elevation. That's the difference.
Yeah, in this automatic what you have selected, we did not give elevation, no? So how it will take? It has what elevation is that in that point?
That's why, but I'm telling what means we have another 3D polyline option, which means we are able to draw polyline in 3D also. So it will be having all the X, Y, Z axis. So it will be having some zigzag line in 3D. You can able to visualize it. Because if I'm doing something now, maybe software it will hang. That's why. Okay.
Yeah. In 3D polyline, okay. It's normal polyline. This option automatic what you are,
Yeah.
It doesn't have.
Which means normally it will be in 0 level. See, for example.
0, no 0. It will be default. It will be 0. Not okay. So automatic. It's basically it's useful for only the 3D polyline, no? So it has everything, elevation and whatever it is there. So it will automatically take that.
Okay. Or we can say sometimes we are going to draw profiles based on the profile. Profile is similar to 3D polyline. We can say like that.
Yeah, okay.
See, for example, you can select something and you can go to control 1. Then we can able to see the point, pogo point. See point number 66. And then we can able to see the property. See, is that property is nothing, property not set. Then if you want to set something here, you can able to set.
Yeah, whatever -1 or whatever you can set, and it will. So it will automatically update everywhere, no? In the settings.
Yes. See, but here control 1 I am putting. See, it is 80, and then we can able to see the Z property.
Already
The elevation is here. See, this is like X, Y, Z, but we have a easting, northing point elevation.
Geometry, in geometry only we can see for the points.
Yeah. So that I'm just going back there, and then see here geometry is that nothing. Elevation we need to specify.
No, actually you have selected both, so that's why it's showing 2.
Oh, that's why.
If you undo,
yeah. 1 minute. Otherwise, we will select this one.
Control
1. And see, but I told you, no, it will be 0 only.
Yeah. Basically, it is just sitting as 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
So simple. These things you can able to do. Actually, don't confuse. This Z is different. This elevation is different. Okay.
Yeah, that is annotation. This is
yeah. This particularly for AutoCAD software, but this is for the whole the place that where we are surveying the direction. Yeah.
Okay.
Still we have here like miscellaneous what we have like geodetic direct we have, and then resection we have, right? So but resection we will try to do something from here. Now we have some 3 point we can able to select this first point, and I will select this as a second point. So third point I will select this one. Okay, the first and second point, angle between the first and second point, right? I will go for 120. First and third point 80. It's not coming now, so because the points is not okay. First point, second point, third point. See, now it is coming. You need to give the angle less than that, because it is like very narrow, not broad. Then we can able to have 1 point. Which point we created now? This one, I guess. This one we have created now. Okay, so resection also working, na? So if you know the concept of resectioning, then we can make use of this tool. Okay. So resections and everything like we used to do in surveying. Yeah. Only thing here we have a geodetic direct. So for that we need to do some settings. Okay. See, for geodetic, we have one pending, right? We have a geodetic direct. Okay. So for that, what we need to do, see, when I'm clicking that, coordinate transformation must be enabled. So coordinate transformations, how to enable, we will see now. We can just go to settings and then go to drawing and right click and edit drawing settings. Okay, here we can go for a coordinate system. See, now the coordinate system is no datum, no projection. So that's why we can't able to do that. So we can't able to select anything from here. Then where? We need to select from here. Here you need to select which place. For example, UAE. We are in UAE now, United Arab Emirates I'm taking. Then the coordinate system, it will come automatically. This you guys might be aware even much better now, because you might be using in your day-to-day life, these coordinate systems and everything. Hello? Yeah. So here the scale factor and everything is there, and then click OK. Okay, now we can go for that option. It will come. See, now if I'm just going for a point miscellaneous and then geodetic direct, and then specify a location. So it will automatically take based on the geodetic that details. See, now it is taking. See, it is based on the latitude, longitude. Got it? Now you can have azimuth of some azimuth here, and then some distance and description and everything. See, now we are getting the point there. So all the points we have discussed. We have discussed all the miscellaneous create points. Okay, now you know, understood now what is the COGO point and what are all the data COGO points are having. Okay, and how to create manually by all these things. Yeah.
Yes.